Republic Act Number 9344, Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006, and the United States Juvenile Delinquency and Prevention Act, a comparison. This document compares the Philippine Law RA 9344 and the United States Juvenile Delinquency and Prevention Act, highlighting their contrasting approaches to juvenile crime, while both aim to address youth crime. RA 9344 emphasizes rehabilitation, while the United States system has historically focused more on punishment. Both RA 9344 and the United States Juvenile Delinquency and Prevention Act share the common goal of protecting children and addressing juvenile delinquency. Both acknowledge that children are not simply miniature adults and require a different approach to justice than adult offenders. This is reflected in both systems. Establishment of specialized courts and procedures for handling juvenile cases. Both acts recognize the importance of considering the child's age, maturity level, and circumstances when determining appropriate sanctions. Both emphasize the need for rehabilitation and reintegration into society. Though the methods and emphases differ significantly, both systems, at least in principle, aim to provide youth offenders and opportunities for education, vocational training, and counseling to help them avoid future criminal behavior. Furthermore, both acknowledge the role of family and community in the rehabilitation process, though the extent to which is this supported varies greatly. Both also recognize the need for data collection and research to understand the root causes of juvenile delinquency and to evaluate the effectiveness of interventions. Finally, both aim to prevent juvenile delinquency through proactive measures such as educational programs and community-based initiatives. In similarities, first, focus on rehabilitations. Both systems prioritize rehabilitation over punishment, recognizing the unique needs of young offenders and their potential for positive change. This shared focus reflects a belief that juvenile can be rehabilitated and reintegrated into society. Second, restorative justice. Both emphasizes restorative justice practices aiming to repair harm and reintegrate offenders into society. This involves addressing the needs of victims, holding offenders accountable, and promoting reconciliations between them. And the third, family involvement. Both systems recognize the importance of family involvement in the rehabilitation process, emphasizing the crucial role of family support in the child's development. Family support is seen as essential for successful rehabilitation and reintegrations. The sport, diversion programs, both utilize diversion programs offering alternatives to formal court proceedings to address less serious offenses. Diversion programs aim to keep juvenile out of the formal justice system and provide them with appropriate support and interventions. And last, age-appropriate interventions. Both systems strive for age-appropriate interventions, acknowledging the unique vulnerabilities and development needs of children and adolescents. This ensures that interventions are tailored to the specific needs of each age group. Now, let's move on the differences. Despite the shared goals, significant differences exist. RA 9344 explicitly prioritizes the restorative justice, aiming to repair the harm caused by the offense and reintegrate the child into the community. The United States system, while increasingly incorporating restorative justice principles, has historically leaned towards a punitive approach, particularly in certain jurisdictions. RA 9344 raises the minimum age of criminal responsibility, aiming to protect younger children from the formal justice system. So, the United States system minimum age varies by the state, with some states having lower minimum ages than others. So let's move on the differences. First, the age of majority. RA 9344 defines a child as under 18, while the United States various states typically 16 to 18. This impacts the scope of each system and the types of offenses covered. This difference in age of majority aspects the types of offenses and the severity of consequences that each system addresses. Second, legal processes. RA 9344 emphasizes a more restorative and child-focused approach, which a strong emphasis on diversion and rehabilitation within the juvenile system. The United States system, while increasingly emphasizing rehabilitations, often involves more adversarial proceedings and the possibility of transferring juvenile to adult court for serious offenses. This reflects a difference in the balance between rehabilitation and punishment, which RA 9344 prioritizing rehabilitation and the United States system allowing for greater potential for punishment. The second, diversion program implementations. RA 9344 strongly encourage diversion, while the United States system show greater variability across state and jurisdictions. These differences in implementation reflect the decentralized nature of the United States system, where individual states have more autonomy in shaping their juvenile justice policies. State versus federal involvement. The United States system is decentralized, with significant variation in laws and practices across states. RA 9344, on the other hand, provides a national framework for juvenile justice in the Philippines. This difference in structure reflects the centralized nature of the Philippine legal system, with a national law governing juvenile justice compared to the decentralized United system. The last, treatment of status offenses. RA 9344 largely prioritizes rehabilitation for status offenders, while the United States system may involve more formal legal process depending on the state and the nature of the offense. This difference in treatment reflects the varying approach to offenses that are only illegal due to age, which RA 9344 favoring rehabilitation, and the United States system showing more variability. In conclusion, the conclusion summarizes the key points about RA 9344, highlighting its positive aspects and the challenges it faces. It emphasizes the law focus on rehabilitation and its alignment with international best practices. However, it also acknowledged the need for future improvements and implementation to ensure its effectiveness. This brief conclusion provides a balanced overview of the law's impact and its potential for continued progress. So both RA 9344 and the United States Juvenile Delinquency and Prevention Act aim to address juvenile delinquency, but their approaches differ significantly. RA 9344 strong emphasizes on restorative justice and rehabilitation contrast, which the United States system historical focus on punishment. Through the United States system is undergoing considerable reform. Understanding these similarities and differences is crucial for developing effectiveness strategies to address juvenile crime and protect children's rights globally. Future research comparing the effectiveness of these different approaches will be beneficial.